imply that just because she was in suits, that was how she met Marcus Anderson in Canada. It continues, and like I said, we saw Marcus Anderson popping up on her Instagram feed. Now, people have asked me, were they in a relationship? And I looked into that very, very deeply.
Because everybody's so interested in Meghan. And this is the other one where she looks, honestly, guys, let me see if it goes back to her. Hold on.
Prince Harry. It started as an ordinary evening in Montecito. Prince Harry was scrolling through old photo archives, a quiet night.
Was planned from the beginning. She denied being interested in the royal family, which she totally was. I know someone who knows the ex-husband who said she had a vision board with Prince Harry on it.
But what caught Harry's attention wasn't her smile. It was the background. A navy blue canvas bag stamped in gold with 2 words that would change everything. Soho House.
Which proves, and let me use that word again, which proves she was on a manhunt, not just for a famous Brit, not just for a British royal, but for Prince Harry himself.
It marked the beginning of a discovery that would shake Harry's trust to its core. Long before the royal romance, Meghan Markle wasn't just a TV actress from Suits. Behind the scenes, she had quietly entered a world reserved for the well-connected, a world carefully curated by one man, Marcus Anderson. Marcus was no ordinary friend. He was a top executive at Soho House, Toronto.
People, and I couldn't see that Marcus Anderson would necessarily meet her. And I doubted that she would have the cachet to be at the opening night party. But these were just all my own ideas, and I couldn't really prove anything, but it niggled at me.
In Toronto, he was her confidant, her social strategist, and, according to insiders, the person who opened doors she could never have pushed open alone. He wasn't just a friend, he was the architect of her social ascent. When Meghan's career began to rise, so did her appearances at Soho House, gatherings around the world.
One viral post summed it up perfectly. She didn't stumble into his world.
What is new
she rehearsed for it. Even Meghan's former husband, Trevor Engelson, reportedly
later point out the coincidences. The same names, the same faces, the same events, all appearing just before. Meghan and Harry's so-called blind date.
Wedding, seated among guests whose names symbolized power, wealth, and influence. To some, Marcus was loyal. To others, he was the hidden link between Meghan's ambition and Harry's heartbreak. As Harry pieced together timelines, the pattern became impossible to ignore. Every photo, every introduction, every glamorous moment seemed to lead back to Marcus. What began as admiration turned into obsession. According to palace insiders, Harry began spending late nights alone in his office, walls covered in photos, guest lists, and event maps. He wasn't paranoid. He was desperate for truth. Had his love story been orchestrated? Was his marriage the result of destiny or design? The more he dug, the darker it got. Sources close to the couple claimed that Meghan's lavish lifestyle before meeting Harry didn't quite align with her suit's salary. The luxury trips, the designer wardrobes, the elite memberships, they didn't add up. Then came the rumor that chilled him most. Meghan's Soho House memberships weren't paid by her at all. They were allegedly covered through corporate accounts managed by Marcus Anderson, a gesture insiders described not as generosity, but as an investment. A viral TikTok broke down the numbers. Soho House memberships cost over $1,500 a year, but add the travel, exclusive invitations, and high-end wardrobe, and the price tag soared beyond $80,000 annually. It painted a picture of someone being carefully groomed for the next step, someone preparing for a much bigger role. And that next step came in 2016, when Meghan met Prince Harry. To the public, it looked like a fairy tale romance. But behind the scenes, it was Marcus who had allegedly arranged the introductions and private dinners that placed Meghan in the same orbit as Britain's most eligible bachelor. Harry once believed he was the one who introduced Meghan to royal life. Now, it seemed she'd already mastered it before they ever met. Even Prince William, according to one long-buried voicemail, had quietly warned his brother years earlier, cautioning that Meghan's connections ran deeper than they appeared. Harry dismissed it at the time as jealousy. Now that warning echoed in his mind like a ticking clock. As the truth trickled out, tabloids pounced. Headlines screamed, "Was Harry chosen, not chased?" Photos of Meghan at old Soho House events appeared beside images from royal galas. The overlap too perfect to ignore. Commentators compared it to old, Hollywood, where fixers paired rising actresses with powerful men to secure influence. And Marcus Anderson, once the smiling friend, became the quiet center of it all.